at this nonchalant bullshit. He formed aura mid-attack. And just off of the first hit, he had Musashi looking cross-eyed. So after he got hit with that facepalm of doom, this is when Musashi decided to lock in. Because he finally had a
battle
worthy
will be
challenge.
legendary.
So Musashi decides to go on the attack.
RickWa reacts.
What up, folks? Tis RickWa, and for this video's reaction, I'll be reacting to Miyamoto Musashi Exposed the Baki Universe. And this one is by Cj Dachamp. Oh, yo! But first things first, before continuing on, if y'all don't want to hear my yapping and you want to just skip straight to the start of the initial video of this reaction video, then the timestamps are in the description below. So just making sure to let y'all know of that. But continuing on. So when I was watching through the, part 1 of the Musashi arc in Baki, I was like, oh, I definitely can't wait for the content creators to go about and start making some fire content when it comes to this all. Color me surprised. I haven't seen anything from AR manga with him talking about the Musashi arc in the Baki-Verse, because his content is hilarious. But the fact that we got Cj Dachamp talking about this involving Musashi being an unhinged samurai, according to what the thumbnail had showed for that initially. Yo, Musashi really was being on that unhinged type of time. Oh, yo, and I knew the memes were fit to be popping after, like, especially after that last episode. When it was Motobe versus Jack. Yo, oh my god, that shit was so goddamn funny to me, that fight between Motobe and Jack, especially after Jack bit into the armor, like, vest and whatnot. And if you've already watched through all of Baki-Do, you know what I'm already talking about on that notion. But yo, I gotta say, especially the fight between Yujiro and Musashi, that shit was sick until Motobe had to chime in the mix. And oh man, Yujiro's rage was honestly, like, justified at that point. Because it was like, we the fans were like, damn, we would have seen this play out. But the fact that Musashi was just toying with so many of the fighters, like, in the, the current generation of Baki and whatnot, was pretty insane as well too. Even just like swinging his sword around, it's like wham, just breaks right the off the hinge, just like, what the and yo, that fight between Musashi and Retsu, yo, Retsu got done real dirty at the end. But I mean, hey, Retsu was a real one, and he tried as hard as he could. So there's that concept. And between Baki versus Musashi, that shit's crazy as well too, yo. Oh man, in a nutshell, y'all already know how hilarious Cj Dachamp is when it comes to doing these kinds of like recaps and trials when it comes to certain characters or certain situations that these characters put themselves through in their respective verses. So yeah. But I'm not going to keep on yapping, and I'm going to get right into it, folks, and I'm going to switch over to the green screen webcam real quick for y'all. There we go, folks. Also, I hope all of y'all are having a wonderful day today, and of course, please be sure to check out and support Cj Dachamp within his content creation journey, along with any other content creators that I react to, and making sure to check out and support them within their content creation journeys. But real quick before I get started here, if y'all like this kind of content on my reaction channel, of course, please be sure to leave a like, leave a comment down below so we are getting things lively and poppin' and interesting within the comment section, like what you found to be funniest, or what reference I might have missed, or something positive, or a super comment if you so wish, including a video request as well. If y'all have not already yet, of course, please be sure to smack that subscribe button and the bell button so then y'all know when it is that I'm uploading new content onto my reaction channel. The support is always very much so greatly appreciated thus far and going forward. Y'all are amazingly awesome, folks.
Okay.
And as well too, of course, please be sure to share it around with your friends or family, whatever you so choose to do. And of course, please go about and check out my Patreon, because you get a lot of extra benefits on there compared to just being a YouTube subscriber. So make sure to also let y'all know of that. And lastly, if y'all want a guaranteed reaction to your video request, y'all can go about and become a member of the RickWa Reacts to Your Video Request tier, which is available on my Patreon, and I will put the details on the screen here, so then you can take a moment to pause the video to read through those details and all that good stuff. But enough of my yapping, and without further ado, let's get started on this video from Cj Dachamp, being Miyamoto Musashi exposed the Baki universe. Let's do it to it, folks, shall we?
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today, this is gonna be one of them videos where I'ma just keep it a buck with you. What you're about to witness is 30 minutes of pure, unadulterated, nonsensical chaos that is going to make absolutely no sense, and have you wondering, how the hell is even half of this shit possible? And my answer to you is,
it's Baki.
I don't know either. I'm just here to show you the most insane depiction of a real-life historical figure that they put in the anime. So, without further ado,
by the power of imagination. That's how Baki be going about.
Baki, there's a lot of absurd shit that happens in this universe that makes absolutely no sense. I mean, the last time I covered a Baki character, I was talking about a butt booty naked resurrected 7-foot caveman. But I ain't gonna lie, I didn't think it could get crazier than that. I mean, what could possibly top resurrecting a primitive nigga that fought dinosaurs for fun? Well, how about resurrecting the greatest swordsman in human history? They somehow figured out a way to resurrect Musashi Miyamoto, the most legendary samurai in history. A nigga who went undefeated in duels with a whopping record of 60-0. And these are not anime numbers, these are actual real numbers.
I respect the
If
Talion
you step to this
sound
nigga back in the feudal Japan era, there was a 100% chance your ass was dying. Bro was not the dude to be fucked with. Now, how they resurrected him is one of the most absurd things I've ever seen. They went to his grave and dissected his spinal tissue so they could make a clone of him. And when the clone was finally fully grown, they got this crusty ass old lady who could summon spirits of the dead to somehow summon his soul.
And this, it was transfer his soul into the clone's body,
bringing him back to life. Now, does that make a lick of sense?
Nope.
No. But guess what? It's Baki, so who gives a f? Crazy stuff happens in this universe every day. This is normal at this point. Now, when Bro woke up and they took him out into the world, he basically had the Captain America waking up out the iceberg moment, but 10 times more brutal, because Cap was just asleep for 70. Musashi's been dead for 400 years. So this dude thought he was on a whole different planet. This nigga was terrified of riding in a car and was in complete shock when he rode an elevator for the first time. He had no clue what the hell was going on, because the world just completely changed for him. But one thing that didn't change was that in this era, niggas still love to fight, and Musashi loved to fight. So with that being said, let's start to go through this gauntlet that this man ran, because this dude damn near embarrassed the entire cast. So the first man to get embarrassed by Musashi was Mr. Sabu, and he was known as the best swordsman in modern day Japan. So his first fight was basically the strongest swordsman in history versus the strongest swordsman of today. Sukuna versus Gojo type shit. However, the way Musashi did Mr. Sabu was insane, so absurdly ridiculous. It made all the modern day swordsmen look like a bunch of frauds walking around with butter knives. Because Musashi beat this man without even lifting a finger. You see, when dude walked up to him, he quite literally felt this nigga cut him down and kill him a total of 7 times in his mind. Dude lost the fight before it even started. He knew he was cooked, so he just dead ass imagination. And he straight up admitted that if he actually went through with this fight,
he would die.
Basically just thrown his life away for nothing. So after Mr. Sabu gave up, Musashi decided to add more salt to the wound and embarrass this dude to a degree of no recovery. He asked Mr. Sabu if he could see his swords so he could inspect them. So when he gave Musashi his swords and he started to inspect them, he basically told Mr. Sabu, "Ah, as expected, these swords are utter garbage, my nigga."
Yeah,
Nigga. So
that's
he
how
ends
it
up swinging
wham!
his swords, and they both end up breaking because they could not withstand the sheer force of Musashi's swing. And after he broke his swords, he told him, "These cannot be called swords, young one. How do you expect these toys to kill someone when they can't even survive a simple swing?" And after Bo heard that, his whole life basically just flashed in front of his eyes, because this was the moment in his life where he just straight up learned that he wasn't built for this shit. So he picked up the scraps of his broken blades and left, having to take a long walk of shame all the way back home. So after Mr. Sabu got his whole life dream and sword shattered, the next character to get embarrassed was none other than the main character himself, Baki. And I'ma be so real, I haven't seen Baki get embarrassed like this since he fought Yujiro for the first time. Like, this nigga got done dirty. So here's how this went down. Baki ends up going over to Tokugawa's house to confront this overwhelming aura he's been feeling uneasy about. And the person with that overwhelming aura was Musashi. So when Baki finally felt this man's aura near him, he threw a Pele kick, but his leg got cut off. Now, I ain't gonna lie, this was a pretty good psych gotcha nigga ass moment, because he actually didn't get his leg cut off. It was all in his head. Musashi literally pulled up for 1 second, and his presence made him get stuck in a genjutsu. The wildest part about it is that he still felt the pain of his leg getting cut off. So when Baki looks up from the ground, he sees Musashi standing over him and staring a hole into his soul. And the difference of what they saw when they stared at each other was just insane. When Baki looked at Musashi, he saw a mushroom cloud from a nuke, just pure destruction. But when Musashi looked at Baki, all he saw was free eats. It was Thanksgiving for this nigga. Nigga looked at him like a plate that you get at a family function that your grandma made. Catfish, yams, collard greens, mac and cheese, cornbread. This nigga was free food. So they ended up going outside to run the ones. And this is where Baki just got completely embarrassed. Baki went in for a kick, but Musashi gripped his ankle and lifted him with one hand like he was playing with a toy. Then he started to grip his ankle so hard, his ankle started to shatter while he was holding him up midair. Then he whips him behind his back and says,
"But he's already been through that technique. That's the thing."
He uses Baki's body like he would swing a sword and slams him on the ground, shutting his lights out.
Crazy.
This right here might go down as one of the most absurd moments of all time. He grabbed the main character, yes, the main character of the show, picked him up like he was a toy, and used him as a human sword.
What the Dog, the faces that these Baki characters be making just be some of the most priceless shit, yo. But the crazy thing is that because of the concept that Yujiro basically put Baki through the same kind of like, you know, nunchaku motion in a nutshell, and then because of one, you know, swing from Musashi, it's like, oh shit, I'm defeated off the rip. It's like, yo, what? Yeah, no, and like this between Baki versus Musashi was definitely batshit insane, yo. Oh man, something gives me this feeling that I doubt Cj Dachamp is going to talk about the whole Motobe versus Jack fight, because Jack basically just got like clapped, plain and simple. But this is more so primarily about Musashi in and of itself. So, yeah. But just wanted to point out that concept. Jesus, if I only get my words out right. I'm sorry about that, folks. But continuing on.
to see if he could survive his swing. That is generally one of the most mind-boggling, insane things I've seen. So Baki ended up taking a pretty good long nap after this. But when he woke up, he decided that he wanted to run the ones one more time. Now, I don't know why he thought that was a good idea, but hey, if you've taken as many hits to the head as Baki has in his life, the CTE demons in your head just take over at some point, I guess. So Baki comes out for round 2 and immediately throws a jab at Musashi to catch him off guard. And Baki actually drops Musashi to a knee for a second.
But
he actually had him stunned, but he
Musashi
gets up and just
said,
straight up tells
I took the hit intentionally.
I saw that jab coming the whole time, and I could have just dodged it, but I decided to eat it. And Baki was just completely flabbergasted at this point. This dude basically just told him to his face that I just saw your fastest attack coming, and I decided to let you hit me so you can get a little morale boost. So to end this fight, Musashi decided to take his actual fighting stance. And in this stance, 2 invisible swords showed up out of nowhere.
By the power
of imagination. Where the hell they came from, but my guess is that he just conjured them up out of his aura or some shit. So Baki goes in to attack him, but Musashi grabs his punch and stops him before he could even throw it. Then he uses his invisible mind sword to cut Baki down the middle and make his nervous system spaz out. So with one final attempt, Baki tries to hit Musashi one last time, but he blocks it with his foot and uses his punch as a bounce pad to land onto the roof. So Musashi looks at Baki on the verge of passing out and tells him, "Wow, you did impressive, little nigga, but I feel like indulging in more fun. Farewell, and thank you for the free meal." And when Musashi leaves, Baki just passes out and gets knocked out again. So after Musashi slumped the main character twice in the same day, the next character to get utterly embarrassed was everyone's favorite bald nigga with an eye patch, Doppo Orochi. Now the reason Doppo even knew Musashi was resurrected and back in the first place.
Yo. Damn, yo. I know I've already watched through all this, and sometimes I'd be forgetting about like what the specifics had happened until like actually watching videos like this. But yo, Doppo got done so fucking dirty in this fight. Musashi ended up like palming his bald head. I already know Cj Dachamp is definitely going to bring up that concept, and there's going to be a bunch of memes involving that. Yo, Doppo got disrespected mad hard in this conflict. But continuing on.
Because earlier that day, Musashi was on the news for beating up like 4 cops at once, and it was all caught on security cam footage. The first dude tried to get behind him and put him in a rear naked, but this nigga grabbed his nuts, crushed him into smithereens. Look at the way he falls clutching where his testicles once were. This brother just got his manhood taken in 4K for the whole world to see on national news. Then he walks up to the next cop. The cop tried to swing, but instantly got his baton snatched, and Musashi stares him straight in the face and slices him down the middle with his baton. Yes, your eyes do not deceive you. This nigga used a baton as a sword. And look at him on the ground. The nigga's having a seizure. Then the last two tried to jump him, but they both got air sliced and dropped as well. Now this is what Doppo saw on the news. And being the crazy ass nigga he is, he saw that and he wanted to fight him to see if he was the real deal or not. So when they stood off from one another, Tokugawa asked Doppo to introduce himself to Musashi. So Doppo decides to introduce himself by breaking shit and showing off. He started punching through cinder blocks, slicing glass bottles with his hands, and then kicking a block of wood cleanly in half. And after this, he just floated in the air and tried to ore farm as much as he possibly could before gravity finally took him. Now after seeing that, any regular person would be impressed. But Musashi looked at him when he was finished and was like, was that supposed to be martial arts or a dance, my nigga?
Yeah, that's basic.
So when Doppo heard him say it was a dance, this pissed him off to the max. Because Musashi just flat out disrespected his craft. So they squared up against each other, and these boys were ready to throw down. So Doppo decides to attack first with a headbutt, but Musashi does one of the most disrespectful things you could ever do to a bald nigga. He palmed his head like
Yep.
a basketball. Like, dog. The thing that gets me
Like
the
a
most is that he
basketball.
really started rubbing his hand on like he was polishing a bowling ball. So Doppo bags up
God
and Musashi
damn,
takes
yo.
his fighting stance, where he has his air swords
Yeah.
drawn out again. So he goes into attack and Doppo parries the first sword, but his other sword came down and ended up slicing him. And Doppo is screaming, thinking that he actually got hit. But then Musashi started laughing at him. And when Doppo finally realizes that he actually didn't get hit by a sword, Musashi was just staring at him, fist cocked back and loaded. And he told him, "See, I told you, it's just all a dance, my nigga." And rams his fist into Doppo's face. Now, while he was rocked, Doppo decided to at least save some of his ore. So
Damn.
he stops himself and recovers into a one-handed handstand. Like, I'll give it the bro. Even though he's getting absolutely washed in this fight, Doppo made sure this ass whooping would not result in any type of ornaments. Bro got his bald head rubbed and knew he had to make up some points. So Doppo, being Doppo and letting his CTE take over, decided, you know what? I want you to get a real sword so I can fight you at your full strength. So Tokugawa gives Musashi a sword that can actually withstand the power of his swing. And this ends up leading up to one of the most absurd KOs in anime history. So
God
Musashi
damn.
kept on talking shit to Doppo, telling him, oh, you ain't no god of
yeah.
martial arts and all you doing is dancing and shit. So Doppo got mad and tried to rush him, but Musashi swung his sword into Doppo's face and slammed him into the ground
Without
knocking him
actually
out cold.
slicing him in
And
half.
he didn't even cut him.
Nope.
This nigga somehow held back enough strength while also putting out enough to knock a nigga out cold without the blade even splitting him open. That
Yep.
shit is the most absurd way to knock a nigga out. Like, this isn't even remotely possible. This nigga Doppo should have been looking like Mecha Frieza when he pulled up to Earth.
Yep.
Split in two right down the middle. And then this nigga wakes up after getting knocked out like, well, damn, looks like he's the real deal. Like, my brother in Christ, you should be talking to God right now. Now, the next cast member to get exposed actually did talk to God, and
Yep.
that was Retsu. Now, Retsu wanted to fight Musashi because he was bored with being a boxer due to dominating every person he fought. Also, he was tired of only being able to use his fist. So when this dude heard about Musashi, he immediately
Got active.
vacated his championship and said, I'm going to Japan, my nigga, because he wanted to challenge him to a fight, but
Yep.
not just to a regular fight.
Like,
Retsu
weapons,
challenged this
used
man
everything.
to a fight to the death.
Yep.
This nigga wanted to have Mortal Kombat with Musashi. Now, I don't know why the hell you want to have a fight to the death with a samurai whose record is 60-0 in fights to the death. But hey, we all like a little stupid sometimes. Hell, I went to a Chick-fil-A one time when I was baked and asked for a burger. And I'm not kidding. This was a true story. So this fight was basically like a WWE no-holds-bars Extreme Rules match.
That's
Everything
funny.
was legal. Swords, nunchucks, tables, ladders, chairs, you name it, you could use it.
Everything.
Except for guns, because that's just flat out cheating.
Yep.
You know what the crazy thing is? They did this in front of a live crowd. These niggas dead ass got off of their 9 to 5 and said, hey, you wanna go see a nigga die? Hell yeah, bro. Like, is that not insane to y'all? They treating this shit like the Colosseum back in the Roman Empire. But anyways, the gong goes off and combat begins. So Retsu immediately rips off his jacket, and inside of it, it was loaded with at least 100 kunai in there. So Retsu just starts to PK fire the knives at Musashi. But Musashi
PK
started to
fire.
dodge every single knife and even started catching them. Then to really just show how much of a different level he was on compared to Retsu, bro decided to cut the last kunai in half. So when
God
Retsu
damn.
finally ran out of ammo, he decided that his next best move was to use his shirt as a weapon. So this man starts to swing his shirt around, and it was sending a bunch of sand, dust, and teeth into this man's face. But this is the moment where I myself realized that this dude was just built different. He let this shit fly in his face without even closing his eyes. He didn't even blink once. He
Nope.
just stood there and took it. Bro had a whole rock fly into his eye, and he
That's
didn't
like,
even
that's
flinch.
crazy.
He was stone-faced the entire time. And when Retsu's attack was finally over, all he did after it was just shake everything off like nothing happened and he called Retsu a child for throwing rocks and pebbles at him. So when Retsu was finally done spamming projectiles, Retsu decides to throw his shirt at him, and Musashi ends up cutting it in half. But this was a feint by Retsu, because after Musashi cuts the shirt, he gets clocked in the forehead by a 9-section whip and got dropped. So it seems that Retsu's plan this whole fight was to not let Musashi get close to him at all. He was going to have to zone him the entire fight, because if he let Musashi get close to him with his sword, he was a dead man. So while Retsu was swinging his whip at Mach speeds, Musashi decided to mock Retsu again. He puts down his sword and lets Retsu attack him. So Retsu came in swinging, but Musashi dodged all the hits and grabbed both of the whips to make him stop and bagged back without his weapons. Then Musashi looked at the chains and called them toys that can't kill anyone. Then decided to swing both of them like a sword and snap the chains like they were made out of wood. Now this right here was just straight up demoralizing to Retsu, because he trained with that specific weapon since he was a kid, and Musashi literally picked it up for the first time, called them toys, and snapped them in half. Bro just made all of his life work feel meaningless in the matter of seconds. So after Musashi did this, he did one of the cockiest things I've ever seen. He throws his sword at Retsu and says, "Why don't you give it a try? It's simple. All you gotta do is swing." So Retsu, feeling absolutely disrespected by this, decides to just smack Musashi with his sword hilt multiple times. And when he knocked him down again, he told him, "I am a master of martial arts. Don't ever approach me unarmed again." And after Retsu did this to Musashi, this is when Musashi just became an absolute dickhead, because he just started to troll him for the rest of the fight. This nigga deadass threw his sword away, walked up to Retsu and told him, "I've approached you with no weapon, Mr. Martial Artist. Ooh, what shall you do?" So Retsu throws a punch at him, and Musashi catches it. But Retsu pulled out a Bianca Belair move and used his hair as a whip to smack Musashi in the face. Then he kicked him as hard as he physically could to rattle his brain and drop Musashi to his knees. Now, when it looked like Retsu was coming to finish him off, Musashi grabbed his peg leg. And this is where Retsu fell into the trap. The same one Baki fell into. Musashi picked him up, this 200-pound plus nigga, by the leg with one arm, swung his body back all the way, and swung him again like a sword, smashing his face into the ground. Now, the most insane thing about this is that Retsu's body recovered and stood up, but he was still out cold. So Musashi had to walk up to him and grab his fist to throw him on the ground to wake him up. And right here is when you can see that Retsu was just out of it. This nigga had no clue where he was at for a second. He was clearly concussed. And Musashi was just standing over him like, "Get up, little nigga. This doesn't end till one of us are dead." So when Retsu's brain finally started to function again, he gets up and starts to attack him. But now he couldn't even land a hit, because Musashi started to block every single one of his strikes. So since Retsu was basically downloaded at this point, he had to try some new shit and pull something out of his bag. So he decides to take Baki's fighting stance to see if he could mix him up a little bit. But I don't think bro understood that this was not the move, because Baki himself got knocked out. Not once, but twice. So the fuck did bro think that this was gonna accomplish? So Musashi leaps at Retsu with a random sword he picked up and rams the blade right into Retsu's face. Now this is another moment where a character should be dead. Retsu's face should be split in two right now, but this nigga still has the ability to talk right now, because he didn't cut him all the way through. So Musashi tries to finish the strike, but Retsu hits a counter and bicycle kicks Musashi in the face, laying him out on the ground. And we thought it actually looks like Retsu did mad damage to Musashi right here. He looked absolutely stunned and was coughing up blood. So Retsu tries to finish him off with the Bruce Lee into the dragon curb stomp. But all of this
into the dragon
Musashi was playing possum the entire time. He caught Retsu mid-air and wrapped the cord that was on his clothes around his neck. Then he continued to wrap up Retsu's entire body until he was wrapped up like a present. This was pure humiliation at its finest. And look at Retsu. He is about to start bawling his eyes out because he knows he's cooked.
Well, I'm finished.
The whole crowd knew as well too. They was like, "Please, Musashi, have mercy, please don't kill that nigga.
Man,
But
he
it
wanted
was
to
too
fight
late.
to the death.
Musashi picked up his blade, cut the cord loose and said, turn around, nigga. And when Retsu turned around, Musashi's blade came right down the middle. So Retsu tried to counter it like last time, but he ends up getting his peg leg cut off. And when he ended up bagging up, you knew it was over, because he had a big ass line going straight down his body. Then like 2 seconds later, the wound opens and Retsu's body just explodes in blood. Now this cut actually didn't kill him because it was too shallow. And also, apparently, Retsu learned some technique that can make him survive a cut of a sword. I don't know, some straight up bullshit that the narrator's trying to gaslight me into believing in, but I guess it worked. So since Retsu is somehow still alive, he decides to prep one final move. He got down into the same feral stance that Pickle uses. So Retsu leaps at him and throws a punch, and Musashi cuts right into Retsu's fist. But Retsu planned this so Musashi's sword could get stuck in his fist. So Retsu yelled at this man and said, I got you. But Musashi looked at him with the classic, haha, you fool. He flash stepped towards Retsu, picked him up and hit him with an attitude adjustment. And then while he was mid-air, he hit Retsu with a clean strike to the back and cut him clean straight through his body. His organs were slashed clean through and his spine was severed.
Insane.
And after he landed that fatal strike, Musashi turned around and said, you've done well, and leaves. This time, it was really over. That bullshit-ass technique could only bail him out once. Because once they started showing Retsu's backstory, you knew damn well it was a wrap. So bro fell to the ground, holding his stomach and coughing up blood, and thought to himself in his last moments,
insane.
Damn, at least I tried. My only regret in life was not using code CJ for 10% off on gaming service. If I trucked some of that good shit before this fight, then maybe I wouldn't be getting ISEKAI'd right now. I'll make sure to use code CJ at the next life.
Fatality.
Damn it, my parlay!
Yo, first things first, yo. You definitely gotta respect when content creators find a way to go about and incorporate like their sponsor code or, you know, sponsor ad, whatever they're doing, into like a seamless way that gets the, you know, the video still progressing along while still getting their sponsor thing going along and about. You definitely gotta respect that, because that shit is definitely hella creative and hella cool as well too. I also definitely respect the the rap so petty hood JJK reference of my parlay from Ghost Toji. That shit's funny, yo. But I gotta say, that fight between Retsu versus Musashi was brutal. That shit was crazy. Like, straight up Mortal Kombat. Like, straight the f up, yo. Like, Retsu, he was trying his best, but then at the end of it all, clapped. Unfortunately so. And, like, the rest of the Baki characters were upset about that shit. But hey, at least Retsu gave it his all. That shit was wild, though. Just, like, how the whole explanation was going about, oh, like, oh, yeah, there's, like, a way where you can't get sliced and diced by a sword or some crazy shit like that. But yeah, it's like whenever you start seeing a certain character's backstory and then there's like this like emotional music coming on in the mix, it's like, oh no, oh no, this character's gonna be gonzo. Oh man, the usual anime trope on that one. Oh shit, but I'm definitely enjoying this so far. I hope y'all, the audience, are enjoying this video as well too with me. But continuing on.
I'm gonna lie, I was actually pretty shocked they actually decided to kill off a major side character like Retsu. And then I became even more shocked to figure out that this nigga got isekai'd into a spin-off manga. So I guess we gotta give Musashi an honorary try.
Alright, yeah, I did forget about that concept, that was a thing, that Retsu got reincarnated into a different person. I totes forgot about that shit. Oh, yo, y'all gotta let me know in the comment section below, like, what that anime is called, because I may just go about and watch that shit just solely because Retsu from Baki is in the mix. But yeah, that is another concept as well, too. That shit is crazy that they would kill off, like, you know, a pretty prominent side character like that within the Baki-Verse. Like... Oh man, but continuing on, sorry, I just had to point that out real quick.
Raccoon badge or something, cause he
Raccoon
technically boomed a nigga so bad he got sent to another world. So after Musashi isekai'd Retsu, the next dude to get cooked was this random NPC Kendo champion. Now after the fight with Retsu, Musashi technically did end up getting arrested for killing him, even though they couldn't hold him with handcuffs and they had to call the entire SWAT team just so they could bring him in for questioning. But the police decided not to charge Musashi. They actually wanted to make a deal with him. And the deal was to fight Japan's Kendo champion, who was this random NPC right here. And this fight lasted a whopping 10 seconds. I'm not even kidding. Musashi just casually walked up to dude, raised his kendo stick, and smacked him on top of the head, one-shotting him. Every single person in the room just had their jaws dropped because they couldn't believe what they just witnessed. The Kendo champion of Japan got washed in 10 seconds flat. They was all looking at this nigga after he got knocked out like,
Big dog, you supposed to be our number one. And you playing like a bum. I bet you better start doing your job.
Damn.
So after the Kendo champion got one-shotted, the next nigga to get exposed was Mr. Shibukawa. Now Shibukawa wanted to fight Musashi because he straight up tried to spin back for Retsu. This nigga walked up to Musashi after he knocked out the Kendo champ and said he wanted to shake hands with him. So they shook hands. But this was a trap that Shibukawa laid out. He gripped his hand while using Aikido and it made Musashi fall to the ground. Then Shibukawa looked at him dead in the face and said,
"This is for Retsu, nigga."
And smashes his face into the ground. Now this was obviously a cheap shot, but Shibukawa did not care. Bro looked at Musashi when he got up and basically told him,
"Pull up in front of the motherfucking precinct and let's bang out. Right down the block. You know where's that? You studied my whole neighborhood. Or pull up in front of the Kmart and let's bang out and let's do it on camera. I throw my life away, you throw your life away right now. I hate you, nigga. Let's die."
So after Shibukawa was done talking this shit and was ready to throw his life away, Musashi just smiled at him and was like, "All right, bet." So Musashi speed blitzed bro in 2.5 seconds and cut him down with his air sword. Musashi was so fast, Shibukawa couldn't even react. Bro just had to stand there and take all the pain before he spazzed out. And then when Shibukawa woke up to shake hands with Musashi after the fight, Musashi just decided to mark him one last time. So he gripped his hand as hard as Shibukawa did earlier and mind cut this nigga all over his body after telling him GG's. Now that was everyone that Musashi just straight up exposed. However, there was one more character he had an interaction with, and all of y'all should know him very well. It was none other than the most disrespectful man in anime history, Yujiro motherfucking Hanma, nigga. Ooh, boy, I tell you. I'm surprised the world cataclysmic event didn't happen when these two fought, because we all know how overpowered Yujiro is in this universe. And we just witnessed how overpowered Musashi is. So the fact that the top two niggas in this verse decided to square off is generally terrifying. I'm surprised they didn't send the government to stop these niggas. But when I really think about it, what the hell are they gonna do? I mean, hell, Yujiro literally made America his bitch. Now, this is how this confrontation went down. Yujiro wanted to fight Musashi because Motobe straight up said, "I don't believe that you can beat Musashi, and I will be the person to protect everyone." So Yujiro took offense to this, because even though Yujiro's not a swordsman like Motobe, Yujiro is still known as the strongest creature on Earth. So he went to Tokugawa's house to confront Musashi. Now, the way they got to start fighting was just hilarious. Musashi wanted to see if Yujiro was like that or not. So he tried to air slice him while Yujiro was just drinking some sake. game. But this nigga did not even react. Yujiro just straight up looked at him like, nigga, did you really think that bullshit was gonna work on me? Fuck wrong with you. Eat a dick, nigga. So this man cuts the bottle cap with his finger, and the glass lands on Musashi's forehead and he starts bleeding. Then Yujiro looked at Tokugawa and told him, hey, bald nigga, fetch that nigga sword now. Fuck the foreplay. We fighting right here, right now. So they wasted little to no time. They went outside and they were ready to throw down. So Yujiro decides to make the first move. He grabs Musashi's sword with his hand and tells him, think fast, Choco Nuts. So he slaps the shit out of this nigga and sends him flying, and this motherfucker is still hanging onto the sword. Like, look at this nonchalant bullshit. He formed aura mid-attack, and just off of the first hit, he had Musashi looking cross-eyed. So after he got hit with that face palm of doom, this is when Musashi decided to lock in, because he finally had a
battle
worthy
will be
challenge.
legendary.
So Musashi decides to go on the attack. So he tries to slice him down the middle, but he ended up cutting his leg. Then he tried to slash him again, but Yujiro hits a nasty dodge. Dude jumps like 10 feet in the air and floated there for 5 seconds. And while all this was going on, Tokugawa was watching this, and this nigga looked like he was dead ass about to nut. Bro was on the sidelines like, oh, I can't contain myself, I'm about to Like, I get it, bro. We're watching legends fight right now, but like, damn, bro, pop it out. So after Tokugawa was done blazing, Musashi swung at one of Yujiro's vital points, but Yujiro somehow saw this attack coming. So he dodged to make him miss his vitals, then grabbed Musashi by the wrist and gave him a receipt for that officer that got his balls crushed. Yujiro kicks Musashi in the nuts. Look at the pain this man is in. This kick to the balls by Yujiro was apparently the most pain Musashi's ever felt in his life. He said this felt worse than getting shot by an arrow or slashed by a sword. So after Musashi got hit by this, he got up and decided that Yujiro was a worthy opponent to try his secret technique on that nobody's ever seen. So Musashi gives up his swords and decides to fight barehanded. So he starts swinging on Yujiro with his bare hands and starts cutting. Apparently, this is supposed to be the final form of his air sword attacks. And now this nigga doesn't even need swords because he is now the sword. So when Musashi ends up going in for another attack, Motobe just comes out of nowhere and eats every single hit that Musashi would have landed on Yujiro.
Was
now,
mad
obviously, since
as
Motobe
hell.
did this ended up pissing Yujiro off because he interrupted his fight. I mean, the dude was so mad, he kicked up Motobe's unconscious body and just straight up bitch slapped him. And it got to the point that Musashi had to stop Yujiro himself because Yujiro was about to kill bro. But after this, we end up learning that Motobe actually took one for the team. Because apparently, if those attacks kept on landing, Yujiro would have died.
I beg your pardon?
Yes,
the crazy
this
part.
technique would have actually beaten Yujiro. Not gonna lie, when I first heard it, I couldn't believe it myself. Because apparently the nigga is stronger with his bare hands than his actual swords. Now, I don't know how the hell that makes any sense.
Right?
It's Baki, so I'm not asking questions.
I mean, yeah, it
I'm
is
just here for the
Baki. Anything is
nonsensical chaos.
possible.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is quite possibly one of the craziest videos I've ever done. And apparently part 2 is coming out later this year. And I'm hearing people say that he's supposed to be going on a rampage. So let me know if you want to see that. And hell, I'll probably give a round table verdict at the end of it. So with that being said, hope y'all enjoyed. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And let me let y'all know this right now. The day I'm finishing this up right now, I just saw Mark get literally dug in. So I might give y'all a little mini Invincible video. But anyways, I'm out.
Yo, and speaking of which, involving that episode of Invincible, yo, that, oh my god, that f***ing second encounter with Conquest was f***ing insanity, yo. Oh my god. I'm not gonna like talk about it like at this point right now because that's not the basis of this specific video I reacted to, but all I'm fitting to say in just the tiniest of nutshells is just that whole scene, especially when Mark's guts were literally getting ripped out of him as he was choking the life out of Conquest, is just ooh. That's all I'm finna say. But yo, this video from Cj Dachamp was most definitely hilarious, and when the part 2 of the Musashi arc comes out for Baki, yo, I really do hope Cj Dachamp goes about and makes another video involving that all. Oh man, just like when it comes to Baki, anything is possible within the Baki-Verse by the power of imagination. Demon back farts and all that shit. God damn, yo. This one was definitely hilarious from Cj Dachamp. But it seems like the whole Motobe versus Jack fight was not talked about, because obviously this is more so about Musashi exposing the Baki-Verse. But that shit is crazy that Yujiro would have basically gotten got if Motobe did not intervene in the way that he did. In a nutshell, Yujiro got saved. That's pretty f***ing crazy to hear that kind of thing. Especially knowing how much Yujiro would just be doing the most and still be surviving it all. Oh my god, yo. Just, again, definitely great, amazing stuff to Cj Dachamp for this one. Oh, yo, but when Yujiro ended up kicking Musashi in the nuts, yo, just there's the pain and just even just like the animation of seeing just how much pain Musashi was in. Like, yo, imagine getting kicked in the nuts by Yujiro Hanma. The average human would die on the spot. Like, BAM! Like, they gone, and then your soul gone too. Oh shit. But yeah, Baki definitely got done dirty. Retsu obviously got done the dirtiest, because he got basically like done zo, the point where he got reincarnated into another verse. Shit is crazy right now on the Baki-Verse involving with Musashi in the mix. Even with just how they brought Musashi back to life in and of itself was already a crazy ass concept, yo. Oh man. But I really do hope y'all, the audience, have enjoyed my reactions to this video from Cj Dachamp, and if y'all have, of course, please be sure to give the video a like and leave a comment down below, so we are getting things lively and poppin' and interesting within the comment section, like what you find to be funniest, or what references I might have missed, or anything else in general. So again, we are getting things lively and poppin' and interesting within the comment section and all that good stuff. But either way, I'm not going to keep on yapping, and I'm going to switch back over to the regular webcam real quick for y'all folks. There we go, folks. Once again, I hope y'all, the audience, have enjoyed my reactions to this video from Cj Dachamp, and also, again as well too, great amazing stuff to Cj Dachamp for this video as well. But either way, I am at the end of this reaction video, so there's that. And if y'all have gotten this far, I do greatly appreciate that, as basically, I'm soon fitting to bounce. So there's that. And if y'all like this kind of content on my reaction channel, of course, please be sure to leave a like, leave a comment down below, share my content around, because of course that does help with the algorithm. And if y'all have not already yet, of course, please be sure to smack that subscribe button and the bell button, so then y'all know when it is that I'm uploading new content onto my reaction channel. And the support is always very much so greatly appreciated thus far, and going forward. Y'all are amazingly awesome, folks. And as well too, if y'all want to get some extra benefits while supporting me a little bit further, then y'all can go about and check out my YouTube memberships by pressing that join button down below. Y'all can either join the Shoutouts tier or the Early Access tier, whatever floats your boat on that notion. And if y'all want even more benefits compared to just being a YouTube member, y'all can also go about and check out my Patreon, in which the link to my Patreon is in the description below if you want to check that out and all that good stuff. But either way, I am at the end point here. So again, there's that. And I hope y'all, the audience, have a wonderful rest of your day. And until the next reaction video that I upload for y'all, peace out, folks. Now for the vocal shoutouts. Shoutouts to Preston G. Thank you again for becoming a member of my Patreon. The support and patronage is greatly appreciated. Thus far, and going forward, you are amazingly awesome.